Good morning, students, parents, family members, faculty, and staff, Superintendent Shirley and school board members, district staff. Welcome to the 2020 graduation ceremony at Wildwood Middle High School. I know, seniors, this is totally different, and I wish I could turn back the clock and give you some extra time. I wish I could give you grad night. I wish I could give you prom. End of the year banquets, just shortened sports season. So many things that were out of our control that this world has never seen. I know back in August when school started, we never envisioned our graduation ceremony being like this, but we've tried to come up with the best we can and celebrate this day with you guys. Don't forget, on 102.1 FM, we are broadcast on the radio station, 102.1, if you're in your cars and want to listen. Also on YouTube, Sumter County Schools. We are live on YouTube, so please check those out if you have family that couldn't be here today. We ask, guys, that you please stay in your cars during the ceremony. We have photographers here, and we will be having those pictures posted and get you information to where you can download pictures from all angles up here today. At this time, I would like to call Materian Davis to the stage for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You want to go this way?
Good morning, everyone. Please bow your heads in prayer. Dear God, we thank you for being an amazing father to us. We thank you for being so kind and loving even at our weakest of times. I pray that you continue to help us young adults develop into the men and women you called us to be. I pray that we do not find purpose in what the world wants for us, but the purpose you designed and called us to pursue. God, you see us as the future professionals in our community. And I pray that you anoint us to use our talents and passions to not harm others, but to build them up and love them as we love ourselves. I pray that we are not discouraged in where we go or what we go through, but make us bold because we know that you are here. God, you told us to cast our worries and our doubts upon you. So when we're struggling in our times of season, I pray that you guide us through and help us to lie in green pastures. Help us to have joy in our trials, a loving heart for the wicked, and a strong relationship with you wherever we may go. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Wildwood Middle High School's 92nd graduation commencement ceremony. I would like to introduce to you our honored guest today, Superintendent of Sumter County Schools, Mr. Richard A. Shirley. Representing Sumter County School Board District 2, Chairperson Mrs. Christine Norris. Representing Sumter County School Board District 4, Vice Chairperson Mrs. Jennifer Boyette. Representing Sumter County School Board District 1, Ms. Sally Moss. Representing Sumter County School Board District 5, Ms. Kathy Joyner. Representing Sumter County School Board District 3, Mr. David Williams. Principal of Wildwood Middle High School, Mr. Jerry Graybill. Assistant Principal, Mr. Alan Heisey. Assistant Principal, Ms. Letitia Crosby. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Ash Uger. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Latonia Miller. Sumter County School District staff, and Wildwood Middle High School's very own faculty and staff. At this time, I would like to introduce our senior class president and salutatorian for the class of 2020, Ms. Charity Barrett.
Hello, parents, family, friends, faculty and staff, boosters, and last but not least, the undeniable best class of them all, class of 2020. Thank you all for coming out to support us and for finding a way to make this happen, considering the circumstances around us. As said by Meshach, I am the class of 2020's class president and salutatorian, Charity Barrett. Let me just say, when people tell you that your senior year will be like no other, I would have never expected this. I'm sure we all expected prom, grad bash, a senior prank, senior skip day, getting out of class to rehearse graduation, a senior trip, and so many more experiences that we as a class have now missed out on. But as the class of 2020, we were supposed to make our mark. I think this virus has done that for us because we got to skip the last couple months of school and we didn't have to take state tests at the end of the year. Even though our last year was not what we expected, we must now look at the life in front of us. As our final year of high school has come to an end, I think I can speak for everyone when I say thank you for finally being over. Although memories like no other have been made in this chapter of our life, it is time for the next chapter to begin. I would like to share with you all some wisdom my dad has spoken to me about over the years. Time. Time is of the essence. Time catches up with you. Accomplishments come in time. The only time that anything can stop you is when you stop yourself. Time reveals the truth. Time is what has passed, is coming, and is what we're in right now. We are just in one point of our time in lives, and with more time, nothing is impossible. We must use that time wisely. It is our time to become those leaders who make true impacts for the future generations. It is our time to go out into the world and achieve our goals. It is our time to believe in God's plan for each of us. It is our time to embrace the path before us, leading into our lifetime. Time is short and doesn't last, so we must use our time wisely. With this time today, I hope to speak the goals and aspirations of the class of 2020 into existence. We will achieve greatness in time. With your time today, I would like to thank every person that is here for supporting and impact me and several of my fellow graduates. I would like to thank my parents, but especially my mom, because without her love, support, understanding, and being my built-in best friend, I really don't know where I'd be. I definitely wouldn't be speaking to you all today. I would like to thank my friends and classmates who have made my experience at Wildwood one like no other. I would like to thank my best friend, vice president, and other half, Elena Mauger, because we hand in hand have pushed each other to achieve greatness. We are the future, and we are the class who will make a true impact in the world. Our class slogan is putting that 2020 vision into focus. And I must say, it is the time to do that. Thank you all for letting me take your time to speak about our next chapter in life. I guess it is time for me to share the immortal words of Fred from Scooby-Doo. All right, gang, let's split up. At this time, may I please have the valedictorian of the class of 2020, Sean Koch, come onto the stage.
Turn the page.
Good morning. Man, I haven't seen this many headlights since the first scene of Cars. This whole year, I've been preparing to give this speech, and now I'm speechless for the circumstances given. I'm not here to talk about the virus. We all know what it is and how it's affected millions of friends, families, and seniors around the world. I'm here to celebrate how we as a class can bounce back. Yes, we missed our prom, grad bash, last lunch, scholarship ceremonies, and for some of us, a senior night. If you know me as your fellow classmate, my biggest thing in life is to take any negative situation given and turn it into something positive. It may not seem ideal sometimes, as you can be dealing with death, health, or something you're passionate about, but take this virus as an opportunity to learn something about yourself and what is around you. Oftentimes, I hear people tell me, don't take things for granted, as it could be rude, selfish, or obnoxious to others. To heck with it is what I say. Take any opportunity given. Take it and run, because you never know when time will run out. This virus has shown us just how quickly it can happen. I'm here representing our class on this day of celebration to give you an opportunity, class of 2020. Take the envelope you were given and open it. I gave everybody a single dollar bill. This is your opportunity to do what you want. I'm giving you a little head start in life, and it may not seem like much, but take this little bit of an opportunity and make something of it. For all I care, put a half a gallon of gas in your tank to get to work, to make money, so you can turn that 1 into 5, that 5 into 20, and 20 into your next accomplishment. The best part about all of this, it's all you. It's whatever you want, whatever you decide, no matter the obstacle. Create your own path. Make mistakes, it's okay. We humans are better than one mistake, one goal, one accomplishment, one failure, or even one virus. Reach for the stars, be bold. Do what makes you happy, what makes you passionate, because in reality, you have a bunch of yesterdays, but very few tomorrows. So take those opportunities that are given, because you never know the endless possibilities, even from a single dollar bill. Some of you may be wondering, how of all people graduating today, how am I up here as valedictorian? A guy who plays golf and baseball, has a motorcycle license, drives a Honda, and doesn't look like he cares at all in class. I definitely don't fit the valedictorian type, I know, trust me. Just proves to you that you never, ever judge a book by its cover. Some of you may also know the only reason I wanted to be valedictorian was to give a speech. No, I'm not being selfish. I worked endlessly for this, not just to give some lousy speech, but to show you, class of 2020, if I could do it out of all people and become top of the class, then you can do anything you set your mind to if you just put a little hard work and take those opportunities that are given. Speaking about taking the opportunities, I want to take this speech I'm giving to make a couple thanks and recognitions before you receive your diplomas. These people, I think, deserve a big thanks for being there as a friend, mentor, teacher, or just a good person in general. I'm sorry if your name is not written down. I couldn't write everybody's name down. I wish I could. Sorry if it's too long either, but oh well, I'm the one standing up here who earned the right to give this speech, so tough luck. Elijah, for teaching me that curveball and getting me a sport of golf that I will love and cherish for the rest of my life. Good luck in Michigan, buddy. Coach Thomas, Coach Foster, and Team Amos Green, for putting in so much into such a short season and being the most hilarious people I've ever met. Certainly, the guy who got me on the field in the first place, Gavin. Thanks for annoying the crap out of me until I agreed to play alongside such an amazing team and teammate that you are. Happy birthday, buddy. To all the classmates that made me laugh and smile and made high school a highlight of my life. Meshach, for being my only Honda buddy in the parking lot. Lewis, for always making fun of my Honda. Enrique, for being the sole person, and I mean sole person, to break my fear of roller coasters. My family couldn't do it in 18 years, but you did it. Gabby and Alexis, for making me laugh in Comfort's class and making some great TikToks. By the way, we should make one after this, just saying. And Martarian, for honestly just being yourself, no matter the day everybody else is having. You walk into a room and people smile, and for that I'm thankful and glad to call you a close friend. All right, I'm here to clear it right now on this grand stage that anybody I fooled over the years, Mr. Travis Childs is not my dad. I'm sure I got a lot of you fooled and you're feeling pretty stupid right now, but it was all for fun, and thank you for anyone that kept it a secret. My dad's actually in the stands today, so. With that said, my audience members today, my older sister Sabrina, for always being there as a big sister and a role model to inspire me to travel while I'm young and supporting me every way, every step of the way. I love you, big sis. Kelly and Brian Moldenhauer, words cannot describe how thankful I am to have met you and everything you sacrificed and taught me, from putting a napkin on the lap to opening the door for women to the proper way to eat cheese fries. True story. I'm so thankful for my parents in bringing you to my life. They could have not chosen anybody better to play the role of my second mom and dad. Trust me, that Hawaiian vacation I promise will come soon. Love you both more than I can even say. Tony as well, of course. And of course, to my parents, Kevin and Ann. You guys have taught me in every which way possible what it means to be great parents to a child. The decisions you've made and the way you handled every situation given inspired me to be a parent one day. You put aside your differences, not to help only me, but Sabrina, to grow as a young adult. And for that, I'm thankful. Sabrina and I both know who to go to when we bring a child of our own into the world. Love you both, even if I don't say it that much. I do. And last but not least, thank you, Wildwood Middle High School, class of 2020. It's been one heck of a ride, and it may not be how we want it to end, but just keep swimming, and opportunities will come. And my final words are, thank the people you have not thought to thank before. Look at the people in your car right now. Thank them. It goes a long way. Cherish every moment, good or bad. Life is just too short to complain and hold grudges. Keep your head up, guys. This is just the beginning. I hope to see you all at the 10-year reunion with big smiles, healthy families, and some cool stories to tell, to include that dollar bill you now own. Shawnee Boy for Life 3000, out. Thank you.
Ryan Harrison.
You want me to introduce you?
No,
Just go.
I need Ryan Harrison to come close. My name is Rick Shirley, and I'm your school superintendent, and on behalf of the Sumter County Board of Public Instruction, myself and the employees of this school district, I want to congratulate you, the seniors of 2020. Principal Graybill, Class President Barrett, Vice President Mauger, Valedictorian Koch, family members, and honored guests. What an unforgettable senior year you have had. While it is true that you have missed some things that typical seniors experience, it is also true that you have experienced some things that no senior class in the history of the world has ever done. You moved distance learning from the back page of the playbook to the forefront. You were the first, and no one can ever take that experience and that record away from you. This is my 24th commencement ceremony as superintendent. And I've never seen a senior class quite like this. And I've never been to a graduation ceremony quite like this. And I've certainly never given a graduation speech quite like this. In fact, the concept of this speech is not even original. It's just something I saw a while back, and it just stuck with me. I don't even know who to give the credit to, or I would. But it's too good not to share, because this is a unique speech for a unique class in a unique time. Hindsight's 20/20. Ever hear that phrase? Hindsight means you think about things after they occur. 20/20 is an optical term, and it's a measurement of vision depicting perfect sight. Put them together and you get perfect vision, but only after the fact, looking backwards. In looking backwards at this class, it has athletic stars in every boys and girls sports, even having a #1 ranked shot putter in Class 1A this year. Great basketball players, girls and boys, great football, so many great athletes. Avid students have been offered over $300,000 in college scholarship money from this class. 9 of those, that's worth applauding for, 9 of which are first-generation college students. We have a state science fair finalist in this group who actually won a car given away by Sheriff Farmer the other day. That's worth a toot or two on that horn. There you go. We have congressional app contest participants, plural, who competed for the most prestigious prize in computer science nationwide. We have a future teacher or two in this group, and CTE students who have earned certified medical administrative assistant credentials, and EKG certifications, and students with agricultural associate degrees, and a young person who is the first high school student in Florida to become a certified horticultural professional landscape maintenance technician, the first high school student in Florida. These seniors have earned thousands of dollars in athletic and academic scholarships, and the list goes on and on and on. These are valuable credentials that could be worth a lot. You know, another term for hindsight's 20/20 is Monday morning quarterback. And you know, you really can't think of quarterbacks without thinking of, well, footballs. See this football? What do you think it's worth? In my hands, it's worth about $80. But put this same football in the hands of Joe Montana or Warren Moon or Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or Russell Wilson or Patrick Mahomes, and it's worth about $35 million. What's the difference? Depends on whose hands it's in. How about this? A basketball. See this basketball? What's it worth in my hands? About $40. But put this ball in the hands of Michael Jordan or Larry Bird or Magic Johnson or LeBron or Shaq or Steph Curry, and it's worth $40 million. What's the difference? Depends on whose hands it's in. How about this? It's a baseball. In my hands, it's worth $7 or $8. But put this same $8 baseball in the hands of Zach Greinke or Mike Trout or Mike Hampton or Mookie Betts or Aaron Judge, and all of a sudden it's worth $30 or $40 million a year. What's the difference? Depends on whose hands it's in. In my hands, 5 loaves and 2 fishes gives me a full tummy and some leftover biscuits. But in the right hands, it can feed 5,000. See these 2 nails? In my hands, I can nail a couple of boards together and maybe fix a wooden fence. But in the right hands, 2 nails can change broken lives and repair families in disarray and alter eternities. If this were baccalaureate and not commencement, I'd tell you to look in a book called the Bible and read about a man named Jesus who did just such a thing. But it's not, so I won't. You see, it depends on whose hands it's in. How about this thing? It's a diploma. An earned diploma, not an honorary diploma, an earned diploma. In my hands, it cost about $8 to print. It represents a dozen or so years of formal education and parents and guardians who've loved you on your journey, extensive training by coaches and pastors and teachers of every kind. But what's it really worth? Depends on whose hands it's in. You see, there's a difference between cost and value. Cost is what you pay out. Value is what you get back. All those props I used, the basketball and the football and the baseball, they had a cost. But in the right hands, they had a great value that far exceeded the cost. Just like this diploma. What's it really worth? I don't know. Depends on whose hands it's in. It's an earned diploma that you've worked for, and you have such a strong foundation and family support and a bright future. So what's it worth? Depends on whose hands it's in. And it's about to be in yours. Godspeed, class of 2020. God bless you.
And now for our graduates. Sean Michael Koch, class valedictorian, recipient of the Jerry Moore Memorial Wildwood Booster Club Bright Futures Gold Seal Vocational Scholarship. Charity Lynn Barrett, salutatorian, recipient of the McAfee Scholarship. Lupe Angel Alvarez, Dollars for Scholars recipient, New Covenant United Methodist Mentoring recipient. Eric Armando Estelo. Meshach Nathaniel Baba, recipient of the Dr. Martin Luther King Scholarship, Lions Club, Bright Futures Medallion Scholarship, and Sumter County Chamber of Commerce Scholarship. Demetrius Jamal Bobo. Michael Devin Broom Jr. The New Covenant United Methodist Mentoring Scholarship. Tiriana Shantae Bruton Harris. Jacob Nathaniel Butler. Austin Benjamin Bird. Luis Gibran Carvajal Beltran, entrepreneurial contest winner, scholarship to the Universal Technical Institute, Career Technical Opportunity Scholarship recipient, the Village's Vintage Car Club recipient, and Sophisticated Gent Scholarship recipient. James Isaac Cochran. Lou Colbert Jr. Jacob Carey Cornell. Jetta Marie Dalton. Martarian Laquan Davis, recipient of the McAfee Scholarship, Jerry Moore Memorial Scholarship, Suncoast Credit Union Scholars, and the Reverend Thomas and Mrs. Elizabeth Connolly Memorial Scholarship. Logan Thomas Deem. Gavin Connor Foster, recipient of the McAfee Scholarship. Sydney Nicole Franz, All One Family Career Technical Scholarship recipient, First Christian Church Romeo's Scholarship recipient. Jerry Elaine Garr. Jose Antonio Gonzalez. Cavarius Akedrian Gordon. Amina Chelsea Green. Ariana Danielle Hernandez. Ashanti Destiny Holloway, Sumter County Golf Scholarship, Friends of the Villages Library, and the Ruth Ann Bailey Memorial Scholarship. Desiree Arika Onay Holloway, Jalen Jamari James. Emilion Charley Jones. Fredasia Monet Jones. Tamir Kalisha Jones. Tyree Zakeith Jones. Elijah Emmanuel Justice. Nia Elizabeth Kelly. Venture Ranch Austin Davis Memorial Scholarship. Minnie Ruth Memorial, Sumter County Golf Scholarship. Takes a Village Concepts, Alpha Delta Kappa, Dollars for Scholars, Friends of the Village Library, Lions Club, the Ruth Ann Bailey Memorial, Wildwood Booster Club, and the Wildwood FFA Alumni Scholarships. Michael Frank Lassiter. Miranda Nicole Long. Kishanti Lyric Matthews. Joseph William Matthews. Elena Danielle Marger. Basketball scholarship to St. Petersburg College. Chelsea Nicole Miller. SCU's Regents Academic Scholarship, Sheriff William O. Bill Farmer Scholarship, Sumter County's Enhancement Foundation, the Langley Foundation Medical Scholarship, the Florida Ease Grant, Friends of the Village Library, Sumter County Chamber of Commerce, and the Wildwood Booster Club Scholarship recipient. Simon Alexander Miller. Enrique Cuevas Miranda. Sabrina Nicole Moore, recipient, One Blood Hero Scholarship. Sierra Leona Morant. Marcus Antonius Knoblack. Ronald Eugene Paris III. African American Club of the Villages, Dollars for Scholars, Darton Martin Luther King, Friends of the Villages Library, the Villages Regional Hospital, and the Wildwood Booster Club Scholarship recipient. Skylar Aaliyah Phillips. Devin O'Neill Pinkard, African American Club of the Villages, the Puggy Chapter, Sumter County Chamber of Commerce, and the Wildwood Booster Club Scholarship recipient. Julio Devion Pressoir, Julius Devon Pressoir, Alexis Rose Reams, Trayvon Devon Reed, Gabriella Rose Restifo, Jamar Roderick Rich, Caesar Rodeo Carbajal, Emily Rodea Carbajal, Sumter County Golf Scholarship, Dollars for Scholars, the Puggy Chapter, Career Technical Opportunity, Genevans Howard Scholarship, Family of Evelyn Ironman, Friends of the Villagers Library, the Joshua Masonic Lodge, number 678, Lions Club, Rotary Club of the Villages, Sophisticated Gents, T&D Family, Vietnam Veterans, Wildwood Booster Club, and Charity Chick Scholarship recipient. Zaria Juliana Russell, Alashante Talia Sanders, Carlissa Abiana Smith, Sarah Jean Squire, Ethan Bartholomew Robert Stagg, Sean Zachary Stevens, Bryson Ontario Strong Jr., Joaquin Armando Suggs, Jakiron Kashad Thompson, Summer Marie Trish, Trayvon Maurice Welcome, Alexis Monet Williams, Samuel John Williams, Thordis Dana Williams Jr., recipient of the Wildwood Booster Club Scholarship. Tyler Marie Wolf. Neva Rihanna Wolf. Neva Rihanna Wolf. Tanisha Janae Woods.
Superintendent Shirley, members of the Sumter County School Board, on behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff of Wildwood High School, I certify that the students gathered here, the Wildwood Middle High School class of 2020, have met or exceeded the state of Florida high school completion requirements prescribed in Florida statutes. All graduates out of the cars at this time, if you're not already. All graduates out of the cars. At this time, if you will please move your tassels from the right side of your mortarboard to the left. Mr. Shirley, Sumter County School Board, faculty, friends, and family, for the last time, I present to you the class of 2020.